Unlock your potential today at skillbakery.com.
Yeah, as of now, we have our shopping cart and we are able to add products to it, and we are also able to remove products from the cart. But what we are not able to see is the total cart amount. So let's say we have added 3 items over here and each one has got some price to it. We should be able to see a total of the cart. And that is what we will be exploring in this one. And to achieve this, we'll be diving into recoil selectors to compute derived state. So what are recoil selectors? Selectors are functions used to compute derived state in recoil. And we use them because it allows us to avoid a redundant state and keep our logic centralized. Selectors depend on atoms or other selectors, and they automatically update when their dependencies change. Over here in this example, we'll be making use of useRecoilValue with selectors, which will allow us to access the computed value of the selector in the cart.js file. So here in our code, we have our cart.js file. What we'll do is inside our state directory, we'll be creating one more file and we'll be calling it as cartSelectors.js. So let's go ahead and name this file over here, cartSelectors.js, and inside this particular file, I'll be first of all importing the selector from recoil, and then I'll be importing items in cart, which we have defined over here in cart atoms. So I'll go to carts, and here I have the items in cart. I'll just change the path because both the files reside inside the same directory, so I don't need to specify the state directory over there. And here we have items in cart. Now I'll be creating a computed function. Now, this computed function is going to calculate total price of the cart. So we'll say export cost cartTotalPrice, and here we'll be making use of the selector. We are defining the selector with this unique key called cartTotalPrice, and then we are defining a method called get. So this is going to get the total cart price. And here you can see we are first of all making use of the items in cart atom. So this selector is depending on an atom that we have in our cart atom file. That's items in cart. And once we have the cart with us, what we are doing is we are just calculating the total price of all the items that are there in the cart. And then that's what we are returning from this selector. Now we have completed the selector. What next we need to do is go to our cart.js file, and over here we'll be making use of this particular selector as well. So we'll be importing it over here in our cart.js file. And once we have it, what we'll do is we'll be defining a total price over here as a constant. And here we are making use of useRecoilValue to access the selector. And then finally, we'll be displaying the total price that we have received over here by introducing this UL within a div. So we'll have our div over here, and we'll be closing the div just here. And within this div, we'll have our total price shown. Now let's save this. And here you can see that I have specified the route incorrectly. Now let's save and run it. So here you can see the total price is now coming up as 3.50. That's $3.50. And if I remove any item from here, you can see that the price is getting updated dynamically. And if I just go ahead and delete everything from here, you can see that the message your cart is empty is coming in. And I can just play with it now. And that's how the selectors work in Recoil.
If you find the video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.